Hi Libra, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, I will just start to shuffle as I talk a bit. We have, first of all, it's your love reading for the upcoming 2 weeks, starting today on the 28th of 11 until the 11th of December. And so we've just moved out of Scorpio season and we've moved into Sagittarius. That is good news. All that I'm saying now is something that we can do without. It's something that you can rise above. It doesn't matter. Like you could be in Scorpio season and feel really like something was testing you. People were testing you. You really went like deep with stuff, really felt it. Really transformational situation, stuff that has been laying, just waiting to come up. Any opportunity, it came up. That sort of thing, and it felt like almost something else sort of were in control, but nothing else is in control. You're always in charge, you're always in control, and so now in this beautiful season of energy of numerology, of the moon, of the planets, like all of that, you can still come into fights, you can still have conflict, just as well as you can be in pure bliss, even though Mercury is retrograde. So always keep that in mind and just be your own boss over your own energy. Having that said, Sagittarius is a way more fun month, season, in the way that whatever you dealt with in Scorpio season, whatever has come up to the surface, whatever you needed to work through, and if you just remember that for a tiny bit, like what you just managed to do September, October, partially November. I feel like a lot of people are just brand new people. And it's almost like, did that really happen? Yeah, that's right. That was within that season. And now we move into Sagittarius season, which means, what's going on here? Which means you just really are reaping what you sowed. You really are like stepping away from whatever was really uncomfortable and really like the up and down, and more settling into a more breathing out situation and time. I don't know if you can call it time zone, but like a time period now where Sagittarius is all about longevity, it's all about long term, it's all about growth, like really stepping into whatever it is that you wished for during this crazy time. And then we have just passed the new moon, so it's just gorgeous new energy. We have Jupiter and Venus come into play. Is it still there? I think it is. Just leading up to the very end of 2020, like coming into 2020 now, it's just so much anticipation and it's really exciting energy going on. So rather than having a negative friend sort of bringing gossip to you and really having a yummy time in whatever you feel bad about, now your friends come in to say like, let's not talk about that anymore so much. Let's just go forward now. Just, implement whatever. Let's not so much dig deeper into whatever you want to let go of. I'm your supportive friend. Things are going to work out, like all of that positive energy. So it's really good to have the planets on your side in that sense. So let's see specifically, Libra, what's going on for you for the upcoming 2 weeks. Give me a moment here. It's like, first I want to show you the cards. So first we have confrontation, and it's almost a bit battly. It's almost like I'm going to war with this. I'm not being quiet. I'm not settling. Like I'm just not gonna sit quietly with this one. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna speak my truth. And so whatever's going on in your relationship or whatever, so I'm drawn to start to talk about people being in a committed relationship, because the next card out is 7 Deadly Sins, and I feel like you're fighting for your position here somehow. And then we move into like, we're breathing. It's almost like Scorpio, Scorpio, Sagittarius, like I've just explained it, like trauma, drama, and then we go on vacation. That's my vacation card. It's also my magical carpet ride. So there's something that you're shifting. So just give me a moment here just to feel into this, what this is about. Sorry guys, just give me. Oh my god, I never saw that in this photo before. A card. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna start talk and see whether it's gonna be committed and for single Libras, or if it's just, oh, I disappeared. Or if it's just gonna be like, sorry. Let's see if it wants to focus again, camera. What are you doing, camera? There you go. Maybe a tiny bit. Camera, what's going on? I don't care if you don't focus on me. There you go. I just have to hold it this close. Maybe I'm supposed to, because there you go. On the bottom there, it's just a newfound. Okay, so I feel like for some of you Libras out there, something has happened. Maybe I feel like somebody's throwing a fit, like something has happened in your relationship and you're really pissed. Like you're not gonna just take this. It's like, and it's a general reading, so it can be anything that has happened, really anything. I don't want to say I feel like somebody has cheated. It's just that is like, because then I'm trying to find what has happened. So that's me, just that's not source coming and saying somebody cheated on you. I do feel that there's a conflict of some sort, and you're just not going to be quiet about it. This has had you like up on your feet and really like, it's like almost like you're yelling at somebody. Like, how could you do this? What were you thinking? Like, yeah, there's something that has happened in your relationship, and you're you're bringing out the cavalry. Like you're bringing out the whole frontier of like warriors, and you're fighting this. You're not going to sit quietly. There's something shifting. There's something, it's like we go from the old to the new. I almost want to talk like about, it's almost like, so you see this image really clearly, and all the other images really clearly. And then and that's like in front of you, there's I have no idea what that's called in English. I don't think it's a goat. En stenbock. I think it's a stenbock in Swedish. And I don't think Capricorn, of course. It's a Capricorn. Do you say Capricorn when, like, for the animal as well? I think you do, maybe. And then down here we have like a horse. Probably don't see it. It's a horse. I never saw it before, and it's not like the camera can pick it up. Like if you look really closely, it's a unicorn there. So it's a soulmate connection that's ahead of you. So guys, I'm feeling that you're stepping out of a relationship. You're coming out of a relationship. Or for some of you guys, if you're moving into something brand new, there's something you for sure gonna need to let go of. Like an old version of you, an old version, like the old story of you and your partner. It just doesn't fit anymore. And whatever you fought about, whatever sort of has happened, it has moved you, so it has propelled you. It has made you, like if you were the same old, and if you and your partner were the same old, not too much happened. something has made this shift, and even though you don't like the thing that has happened, it really is to your benefit. It really is to your favor to have this happen, because it made you make a choice. It made you move forward. It made you put your foot down and say, you know what, this does not work anymore. That's what I needed. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. If you're in the relationship, you don't know what to do, like you don't know whether to go or to stay in the relationship, the old story has to go. Like truly, there are so many relationships that really, really can stay together. You can like stay with your person, but you need to upgrade like the versions of yourself. But then the tricky part, and that what people has a really tough time with, is to truly leave whatever sort of made you not work in the first place. I shouldn't say not work, because here's a juicier way of saying this. Whatever got thrown at you, whatever sort of challenge got thrown your way, if that makes sense, has really made you think about what you truly want and upgrade yourself, and like ask for more, and ask for how do we serve each other? What does this relationship do for us and for me? Like, do I want to stay in this? Is there more to be found here, or have we like exchanged enough information so it's time for us to just walk away? And when something like that happens, it's not all bad, and then because it was bad you needed to go. Because it happened, because the opposite of what you want happens, so you start to ask for more, you literally can move into a brand new version of yourself, and a brand new version of the relationship that you created with your, like in your thoughts, in your dreams. But most people think that you needed to actually leave the person itself in order to go out and get a new person that can fulfill that dream. But if you become a bit metaphysic and you understand that each person carries that new version, there's so many people, there's so many relationships, I just want to say, that has the potential, if you can leave behind the old story about you, the old version about you as a couple, and the old version as how you see your partner and how they see you, which is a tough thing because they're right there, and it's like almost you have to make the new story up and sort of not even pretend that they're there for a minute. If it's really bad, if you feel like, no, I'm done, of course, walk away. Listen to your heart, listen to your gut feeling. But I'm telling you, with this thing coming out as a warrior thing, and it's like almost like a movie. You're galloping forward and forward and forward, and somewhere along the lines of this like forward movement of this on the battlefield, almost like galloping, it's like the gears start to fall off, the old versions start to fall off, the helmet, the swords, the everything, it just falls away, and you can start to see what hasn't manifested yet, because it hasn't, like, it's just the image of it, it's just the energy of it. And here is like the unicorn on the bottom here, it's just still an image. It's not full like 3D color yet, but it's like that's what you're riding into. It's gorgeous. It's so however this turns out, Libra, it feels like you're leaving the old story behind, and whether you get to see the new story in the new version of you as a couple as you are, or if you like, I'm done here, and actually move forward, you're so close to like have a new relationship that is really to your liking, or you actually, both of you are going to step up to a new version of yourselves and really sort of almost like you meet your old person for the very first time in their new version, if that makes sense. But it takes quite the person to be able to let go of what was in the past. Certainly if it was really like heavier things happening between you, it really takes quite the person. And here I feel like you're fighting for this is still what we're leaving behind. It's like it is all beautiful rainbow energy, but it's like it's not going anywhere. So the fight is out. We've left the fight, and we're moving in to a magical carpet ride. Like you found your inner peace, you know what you want, you know what you're after. And this card is very metaphorical in the sense that we have dark clouds, somewhat dark and somewhat white, but they're still it's cloudy, and we're like you're on your, that's almost like the battlefield as well. You're sort of leaving, just dropping one thing after the other. Things start to fall off your even your head, and you're like shifting clothes, you're shifting everything, and you come into this brand new version and you just relaxed. It's no more battle, it's no more like fights, and you're just, do you see the out breath in this, the exhale, just like I'm on vacation, I'm on my magical carpet ride, and I'm staying here, I know what I want. I do get a bit of a single feeling here though. Like for some, it's a general reading, so take whatever applies. For some Libras, you are walking away. You're leaving the relationship behind. Really only truly you can know in your heart which way to go. And don't be so scared to sit with it for a minute. Like treat your person really well and sort of like bring that respect to the table, and sort of when you meet somebody, you don't just full on meet them, hello, we're 100% in. As you don't full on 100% leave, you can gradually move into a relationship, and you can gradually move out of it. And if there's any sort of respect, self-respect and respect for the other, you can even like try to understand each other as you move away. But I do understand the whole thing of I'm leaving in fight or flight mode, because that's the easiest way to leave a person behind. I know it's quite tricky if you feel like the information is, and when I say that information is exchanged between two people, I mean, it feels like you've grown the most that you can grow together with this person. It feels like it just has come to an end. I know it's tougher if you really love a person and you really are getting along. It's tougher to be friends and still walk away. So it's most of the time it's easier to just, and off they go. Okay, so I'm going to end on a card here where it's, for some of you guys, Libra, there's a concern about the kids, and I just want to tell you that your kids will be fine. They actually will be extra fine when you stop fighting and move into this whole brand new place, or even separate. They're feeling the power, like it's something that's sparking in them as well. You're going to get your power back, and your kids are going to get their power back. And if you're moving away from a relationship where your partner had kids and they're not yours, I don't feel like that contact is going to be broken. It feels like it's a long-term contact that maybe your partner is like, you're never going to see them again. Maybe they're threatening you with things. Just sort of look the other way and sort of don't pretend. You just say, okay, but you have that bond, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Okay, guys, it is a shifting time here for you. I do sense that. I do feel that. So if this resonates with you, I'm going to do an extended and look where your person's at. So maybe that's going to be the person. That's going to be the person that is the, I'm not going to get into it because source might bring something else and then you'll get disappointed. If this reading resonates with you, the extended is about your person and where they're at in relationship to you, and that's going to be in the description box right down below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and please subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. I am so freaking close to 1,000 subscribers now. I can smell it. So thank you, guys, for just being here. When I reach 1,000, it's just going to be doing a whole lot of work on its own. So happy love 2 weeks, and then I hope to see you back for your general overall reading in 1 week. Take care, guys. Bye.